Lately, I've been lying to myself. No, I need to get some help. Hoping you could save me, baby.
This video is sponsored by TapTapSend. And if you use our code PinoyUK, you will get a £15 top-up on your very first remittance to the Philippines. So, TapTapSend. Send more, spend less. Hello, Manong George here. Welcome to our channel. And today we have
my
a
name
very
is
special
Edward,
guest.
but everybody call me Eds. Currently a surgical nurse practitioner. I've just started last February.
Man knows best.
And then she told me that given my qualifications, given my potential of progressing into the career ladder, she offered me na mag-take po ng course which is a level 6. Yun nga po yung developing health assessment course.
Man knows best.
Doesn't mean na mapopromote. I was hoping that after mga 10 months of being qualified, mapopromote na ako sa Band 6, which I didn't imagine na ganun pala siya talaga ka-tedious to be a Band 6.
Turn it on!
So, habang nag-aaral ako for health assessment course, nag-aaral din ako for my first Band 6 promotion interview. Unfortunately, hindi ako nakuha.
Next time!
That time, sobrang na-depress. Pero sabi ko, I'll just focus na lang dun sa studies ko sa health assessment. And then, luckily, after nung course, after 1 month of screening and then grading yung result, yun, nakapasa naman ako. Unfortunately, yung kasama kong dalawang Band 6, hindi sila nakapasa.
Surprised?
And then, after nun, nakapasa ako ng health assessment. Ang susunod na course na nun is yung non-medical prescribing, which is really a massive course. Kasi usually pag nurse ka, tas prescriber ka, so many doors na mag-open talaga sa'yo, lots of opportunities. I cannot guarantee when is it gonna happen, kasi we need all the staff to finish or to have the health assessment course first bago mag-proceed sa non-medical prescribing. Sa akin, the only reason I took the health assessment and the reason why I'm planning to do the non-medical prescribing is to help the ward, is to help to ease the pressure dun sa surgical assessment unit, kasi we're almost like A&E na eh. So, ang nagpe-prescribe lang, ang nagka-clerk ng mga patient is yung mga F1 or yung mga SHO lang. Pero walang nurse practitioner or nurse prescriber.
Work the pipe and swallow the gravy.
And I was disappointed kasi I thought they're going to support me dun sa take nung non-medical prescribing. Ang sabi ko na lang, sige, I'll self-fund. Bayaran ko yung sarili ko, and then that's fine. And I'll take the course. I'll do the studies during my day off. Walang problema sa akin. Basta makuha ko lang yung non-medical prescribing. So, pumayag si Matron. Nagulat siya, sabi niya, why? Why is it so? Because your department, the surgery department, has a pot of money in na naka-allocate para sa mga education, especially for the nurses from the surgery unit na hindi ginagamit. Bakit hindi ipagamit sa'yo? Sabi ko, I don't know. And then immediately, in front of me, in-email niya yung matron ko, and then yung manager ko, and then sabi niya na pwede nyo bang ipagamit kay Edward yung fund kasi never nyo ginagamit for his non-medical prescribing. So, natakot ako kasi sabi ko baka balikan nila ako or tawagin nila ako sa office na bakit mo kailangan kausapin yung non-medical prescribing lead, etc. And then little did I know, nakita ko dun sa gilid nung office niya yung uniform ng Band 9, which is she is the associate director din sa education sa buong hospital.
Oh my God!
And then the following day, in-approach ako ng matron namin. Sabi niya, I will sort out your funding. Just sort out your study leave application. So parang nagulat ako. And then she spoke to me na we will fund your non-medical prescribing, but unfortunately you have to do it during your day off because we will not pay for it as a study day. Sabi ko, okay lang. But unfortunately, hindi na naman ako nakuha. Ang nakuha is outsider. Siyempre, disappointed pa rin. And I also ask myself, I even ask the Lord na bakit ganito yung nangyayari na parang feeling ko naman deserve naman ako as a Band 6. Pero still, nag-focus lang ako for non-medical prescribing, which is really, really, really hard. Sobrang hirap niya. Naipasa ko siya na sobrang tuwang-tuwa ako kasi sobrang hirap niya, and in the end, naipasa ko siya, and then I was able to apply sa Register of Non-Medical Prescribers sa NMC. Pero ang kailangan nilang qualification is may health assessment, prescriber, and kailangan may master's degree. So sabi ko, I don't know if I can do it, but I'll just message the matron. So I emailed the matron nung nag-post ng advertisement na yon, and then sabi ko, I'm just a Band 5, and then I don't have any Band 6's experience, but I take charge, especially sa shift namin, and I also have health assessment course, and then I pass the non-medical prescribing. And then ang sabi niya,
Tell me.
surprisingly, sabi niya sa akin, given your qualifications and your experiences, if successful, you will commence to a Band 7, and then we will fund your master's degree. So very enticing siya, and at the same time, medyo nakakakaba kasi I don't have the Band 6.
Yeah.
Nag-try ako, wala akong pinagsabihan na nag-apply ako for this role except for my flatmate. Sabi ko, I keep doubting myself na kaya ko kaya yung role na to na as a Band 7. Yung interview, very, very, very difficult talaga yung interview niya. Kasi ang interview niya parang doktor yung ini-interview nila, SHO as F1. So it's about what's your diagnosis, what's your differential diagnosis, what will be your management, what will you do. As in everything under independent management, clinical management sa patient.
I'm interviewing you.
And then after the interview, I said to myself, hindi ko na siguro yun naipasa kasi feeling ko I didn't do very well.
Man knows best.
Yeah, just to let you know, you did very well and I'm offering you the post. Karinig ko noon, umiyak talaga ako na parang it's very surreal, it's very unreal na I am going to be a band 7 na kahit band 5 lang ako. So after no, nagtuloy-tuloy na siya. And then last February 27, I have started my job as a surgical nurse practitioner, and I am based on the surgical same-day emergency care with the other surgical nurse practitioners.
Man knows best.
Sabi ko naman sa sarili ko, even though until now I still have a doubt of my potentials, of my capabilities, still I have to go on kasi there's no other way out naman para gawin nyo yung isang bagay kasi gagawin ko rin pa rin naman, so makakwalify pa rin ako. And yun, sir.
Man knows best.
I think first you have to hone your skills first. Try to keep on asking questions, especially doon sa mga magagaling sa area nila. You have to stick with them no matter what, no matter how feisty or how terror they are. Kailangan nyo ng knowledge for you to grow. Second, nobody grows in their comfort zone. Kailangan mong lumabas sa comfort zone mo. Though these are the mistakes of other nurses when they feel like they're too lenient na or they're too comfortable doon sa area nila. Hindi na sila magta-try ng iba. Malay nyo, pag nag-try kayo, yun yung talagang magbibigay sa inyo ng progression. And third, don't wait for other people na ibigay yung gusto ninyo, yung career na gusto ninyo. You have to chase for it. Kahit anong mangyari, even though maraming mga obstacles, maraming hindrances na pumipigil para ma-achieve nyo yung goal na yon, you have to keep going. You have to keep on chasing them. And then also, talk to an appropriate person. Kasi hindi lahat ng tao isusupport ka sa gusto mong mangyari sa career mo. You have to know the proper person, the proper people to talk to.
Always remember, Manong knows.
Manong knows best. Put your worries to rest when staying in the United Kingdom. Manong knows best.